Hey, what's up? This is your girl Diamond. So today, not today or whenever, I don't remember, but I watched a video that is Jada Pinkett Smith, her mother, and her daughter, Willow Smith. And it was them at a table just discussing things. And I wanted to share it with you all. For me, I just love communication. When you have been through certain things and been through a lot of family issues, it's so important to get the communication out. So, I thought this was a beautiful thing for them to do. Great idea. I can't wait to see more. And the link is going to be in the bottom. All right, so I want to talk about what I got from this video and, you know, just what I thought about when I watched this. As you all know, me and my mother had our issues in the past. I'm not going to go in that story. I have a couple of videos. I'll post it all four, or I don't know how many of them, but I'll post links to them and you can watch them to see kind of my history of us. An interview with my brother, me crying about my mother, me talking about her addiction, and just some family issues. So you guys can check those out if you want to hear my history. But where I'm at in my life now is, I've forgiven my mother. I've gotten so far past that. That's not really what I want to talk about. I want to talk about forgiving yourself. You know, as a child, your parents, you as a child, your parents have a certain ideal of what they want their children to be before you even are born. When your conception happens, they start creating this this idea and this dream of what they want you to be. Okay? 99.9% of the time, you are not everything that they dreamed you to be. that's just the truth of the matter. Okay, so when I decided to be the being I am today, and when I say decided, maybe that's the wrong verbiage to use. When I decided to walk in the path that I'm walking in today, this path, I didn't decide to be transgender. I didn't decide for this. I didn't just say, oh, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be, the low totem on the pole. I didn't decide that. I decided to not live in the closet. I decided to not do things behind closed doors. I decided to live the life that I feel is my purpose on this earth. This is the life that I'm meant to live. I decided to live it out in the open, to live it with love, to live it with caring, to live it with honesty, to live it with openness, all of that. That's what I decided. When I was younger, one of the elements of pull or resistance was that I wanted to be the perfect child for my mother. I wanted to have the great grades. I wanted to be beautiful. I wanted to live up to whatever standard that she had for me. But deciding to walk this path, I knew it would go against every dream that she had of me. If she wanted me to get married, if she wanted me to have kids, if she wanted me to do whatever her dream was for her child, I knew that when I made this decision that it would change that. It would change our relationship. It would change, that dream would be gone. It totally, dispersed. Totally done. I can imagine when a gay male comes out of the closet, that type of deal. When a person doesn't want to be a lawyer and they want to do music, or a person, all these relatable things, even in your particular life, there's something that you didn't live up to as a parent, even. As a parent, you didn't live up to as a child, whatever. I think the important thing about the discussion that Jada had with her mother is that her mother had this thing in her mind, this thing about how her children felt about her, this guilt and this resentment about, her being an addict, and her being less than a mother, or less than what her ideals were about herself, with her daughter. And her daughter explained to her that that's not how I think about it. That is on you. And I think it's important for us to know, as you, I don't know what demographic you fit in, but to my trans sisters, if you fit in that demographic, then you need to know that your life is your life, and you can forgive yourself as far as not living up to what those ancestors and those, your father and your mother, wanted you to be. If you are happy, and doing right to the world, then don't let that guilt and resentment tie you down. Because now it's different. Now I want to say sometimes that guilt and resentment can get your ass straight. So if you are not living right, and that guilt and resentment is because you're not living right, then get your shit together. But if you are happy and you living your life with purpose and doing right unto yourself and to others, and really just in this world projecting positivity and all that kind of good stuff, if you are doing that, then I say forgive yourself for not living up to that dream, because that's not what you were supposed to live up to. If you are a parent and you made some mistakes with your children, forgive yourself. If you are right at this moment, living your life with purpose and with positivity and really going forward and doing the right thing right now, leave all that shit behind, because that was your past. That what got you to this positive person and this productive person that you are right now. Those mistakes and what you've learned from them got you exactly where you are right now. So forgive yourself and let that go and be the person that you're supposed to be right now. So that's what I got from this message, and that's the message that I want to share with you all. And I hope you really sit down and watch it. And it was a really, really, really interesting concept. I really hope they continue with it, with them and other families and other topics and other situations. Well, this is your girl Diamond. I want you to check it out and tell me what you think. Bye-bye.